Knick fans, welcome to another episode of Delusional Knick Fan Network, where we bring you that Knicks content that you need. Finally, the Knicks get back on the winning column after losing 4 straight games. Knicks fans were in turmoil, it was pandemonium, because we were ready to start trading players and get rid of people and fire Tibbs. As we constantly go on this roller coaster on winning 8 games, losing 4, then winning 7 out of the next 8 games, then we lose 4. And if the pattern continues, we would hopefully win 5 straight. But maybe the schedule say otherwise. But anyway, Knicks get the win against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the second straight win against the Cavs this season. The series is 2-1 in the Knicks' favor. Let's kind of jump straight into the action. Julius Randle is showcasing why he's All-Star this year. Julius Randle will be an All-Star. I'm going on a limb stating that. With a phenomenal performance tonight, Julius had 36, 13, 4 assists, but he did have 5 turnovers. You know, I got to pour a little salt on the wound. He had 5 turnovers. Julius started out the first quarter usually in the same fashion when we was winning those 8 games. Julius started out hot with knocking down every 3 that come to path, and he's been jacking. He went from 5 for 6 on the 3-point line in the first quarter to end the first quarter with 17 points. Then of course my man Obi had little bit of minutes in there and had a 3 and a dunk, and it's like, okay, Obi with 5 quick points. I'm thinking this is the opportunity for Obi to start getting these minutes. Not when Julius is playing well. But anyway, Knicks were up by 10 for the most of the second quarter. But obviously we ended the first quarter 34-27, putting up 34 points. Knicks were holding the lead for the most part going into the half, which we had the lead. Then, of course, the third quarter started. Now, you know the Knicks record with leading at the half. We usually win the game. So once I saw that, I was like, it's a possibility we could win this game. Hit the Eddie Murphy. We could win this game. But playing against Cleveland, who is pretty much the top 5 in the Eastern Conference. And, of course, they showcase what they do with literally going on, I believe it was a 6 or 7 run to start the quarter for them to kind of take the lead. And I'm like, okay, here we go, guys. Let's bring it back. But then, of course, the Knicks started playing defense. Knicks was making timely buckets. Jalen Brunson, these last couple games have not been the same Jalen Brunson. I think personally is all this minutes that he's playing. He's just the most minutes this guy has played his entire career. So that body's going to wear and tear. We need, Deuce and Quick to kind of take some minutes away from JB. But knowing Tibbs is going to run his players to the ground. And we're kind of starting to see that with certain players. You know, if Brunson have it going, then Julius don't, or vice versa. So we bring the minutes down. Then, of course, we take it to the fourth quarter where Cleveland went on this 11-2 run. My mindset was like, okay, we're in for a long haul, guys. This feels like, we might lose this one. We're literally 5 minutes left to kind of bring it to 2 points. Then, of course, my Knicks, man, Julius making key buckets, key rebounds on the last play, a defensive play by Hartenstein, which was needed. This was a standout game for Hartenstein where he played okay defense. That last play was clutch. Straight verticality, even though he did kind of bring the hands down, but he blocked Donovan Mitchell on 2 occasions to kind of get us into fast break buckets. And of course, Brunson came along here and there to make buckets quickly. The bench gave us some production. I believe the bench scored over 30 points tonight, which was needed because this was a low scoring game. Um, let's bring up the stats. You know, Barrett, 5 for 12. He didn't take his usual 21 attempts, but we'll take it. 3 for 5 for 3, 60%. You know, we'll take that. 60. You know, when it comes to the three, we love to. We love that. We appreciate that. Julius, 11 for 21. He goes 8 for 12, 66%. That deserves another 6 for 7 for free throws. So you're knocking down the free throws is very key. Deuce and Opie is the only one that kind of messed up our free throw percentage tonight, but everybody else only missed one attempt. Except for those guys, and quickly missed one attempt as well. But Jules of the night, 36, 13, 4 assists. Okay, Jules, we appreciate that good start. But one thing that it kind of sucks with our Knicks team is the ball movement. You know, yes, we had 25 assists, but look, it came from Hartenstein, it came from Miles, and it's quickly. It's literally our bench that was rotating the ball more than that first unit. You know, of course, you know, 4 from Jalen Brunson, 4 from Randle, 1 for RJ, and 3 for Grimes. That's okay, but your bench had more assists than your starters. So maybe that's the route to go. I don't think so. I think the ball movement, you know, when Julius would get in trap, pass that ball out. You know, he was being stagnant, still holding it, but he was moving the ball reluctantly, and we were getting those hockey assists and getting buckets. That's how you win, guys. And then, of course, we bear down on that last play with some. You know, once you get the defense in, defense win championships and defense win games. Like, you know, putting the basket in, that's fine and dandy. But we needed the stops against Donovan Mitchell. You needed the stops against Allen, who all they were doing is dribble penetration. It was dribbling, attacking, dishing it off to Allen, and Allen was dunking. But I give Sims all love tonight, even though he only had 2 points. Sims' big body and aggressiveness was there. I mean, 4 rebounds doesn't state what he did, because the team rebound as a whole. You know, Hartenstein had the 9 boards. I think it was an overall great effort by the Knicks. But like I said, it's the bench points. You know, Opie with 11, Hartenstein with 4, Deuce with 3, Quickly with 9. You know, I'll take that. I'll take that on any given Sunday. You know, and we did good. We held it down. Held it down. Now we bring it to the standings. You're keeping us in the 7th spot because Miami is rolling. Miami just beat the number 1 Eastern team as the Boston Celtics, and we play 3 of the top Eastern teams in this next 3-game stretch. You know, funny thing is we was playing the next 5, 4 actually. Yeah, we played the next. Pretty much, we got to play Miami. We just played Cleveland. We played Brooklyn coming up, and then we have the Celtics. So that's 4. That's 4, guys. We beat the Cleveland Cavs, so that's solid. We got that off the books, which I really thought that we were going to lose to Cleveland. Forgive me. I should have did my research and saw that we won that last game. Now we are switching over to the Boston Celtics, who just lost. So how would they bounce back? We need to watch that Miami game, see how Miami played them, because Jalen Brunson and Jalen Tatum is on fire. Those dudes have it rolling. I seen a couple games where they both had 30, 38 plus. They both had 18 at the half. I'm like, yo, these guys have it clicking and they have it rolling. So we need to see what Miami did. Most likely they bear down on defense, locked it up. The Nets are rolling even without KD. Nets just beat the Golden State Warriors with Kyrie going to work. And Braun right now is playing the Clippers, so we see how that goes. And then of course the Heat kind of just beat the Celtics. So we got a stretch coming, guys. We have a stretch. How would my Knicks do with the stretch coming up? I thought we was gonna go like 0 and what did I say? I said we was going to beat. Pardon me. We were going to beat the. We was going to lose to the Celtics. I said we beat the Nets, we beat the Lakers, and lose to the Heat. But then I also said we lose to the Cavs. So we beat the Cavs. I still think we lose to the Celtics. Think we beat the Nets and the Lakers, and then go to Heat to kind of end this on a 3-2 week. We could do a 3-2 week. I'll be satisfied with that. With the only loss coming to the Celtics and the Heat, I'll be satisfied with that. But we'll see. Coming up, Jalen Brunson has to get it going. That's key. Quickly's back with the injury. Hopefully he can stay injured free with that sore knee that he said he's been battling with for a while. So that's questionable. We still got to figure out when we get Mitch back. I think he said he'd be evaluated in 3 weeks, so 3 weeks cannot come quick enough. What would the Knicks do at the trade deadline? Would they try to go for a center? Would they try to go for a small forward, or would they go for a guard? Who knows? At those players, they says Grayson Allen could be a possible trade, or Jay Crowder possible trade, or Serge Ibaka. But then I also heard Mo Bamba is up as well. So let's see what the Knicks do. We do question the organization, so it's time for them to step up. Deuces.
You gon' do it if I say so. Yeah. I'ma do it for the pesos. Yeah. I fell in love with the bass load. I fell in love with the bass.